From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Third and long. It's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
Here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
1, Omaha. 13.
This is Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. 180.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
11.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
12. 13. Hey, Echo. You. Check the hut.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Here we go. Like 80. 21.
There's Mostert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
As they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Lock. Hey, orbit. Let's go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And now off to the races down the right side. 20. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know.
It's caught inside the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Team six.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On third down, Penny. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go!
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Give them a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Undercrunch. He's checking crack. Good. My son.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
I'll go special.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Garoppolo on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are back within a single score. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Now remember, still time. They can elect to kick it now from back at the 20.
You have to know what you have mentally from your kicker, because the extra points have stressed these guys out all across the league. But I think at this stage of the game, I tried him out there and try it from the 20.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make it 17-13. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They'll run it again with Penny. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Jump. Shit. Hey, look. Look left. 14. Get wide.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Slam. Shit.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Check, 52. I hope you brought your left, because I'm about to take you to school. Check.
They run with Breida. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like